Title: U.S.-Iran tensions rise again. Middle East on edge as new threats emerge. Hello and welcome. Tensions between the United States and Iran are rising once again after Tehran warned that any new American military strikes could push the Middle East into a much wider conflict. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has warned that if the United States joins Israel in launching fresh airstrikes against Iran, the war could spread across the region. Iranian officials say any new attack would trigger a stronger response and increase instability throughout West Asia. The warning comes just ahead of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's expected visit to Washington, where regional security and Iran are expected to be high on the agenda. Despite the recent pause in direct U.S. airstrikes, the U.S. military says its naval blockade around Iran remains fully operational. American officials have not explained why the campaign of nearly 2 weeks of continuous strikes was temporarily halted, but they insist that military forces remain on high alert. Meanwhile, reports from northern Iraq say air defense systems intercepted an unidentified drone near the U.S. consulate in Erbil, raising fresh concerns that tensions could quickly reignite. U.S. President Donald Trump has also warned that America is prepared to escalate military operations if necessary. However, he said his preferred solution remains a negotiated agreement that prevents a wider regional war. Iran has also issued a warning to the United Kingdom, saying that British military facilities could become targets if London directly supports any future U.S. military campaign against Iran. At the same time, Iran says its economy has shown resilience despite the conflict. Iranian officials claim the country earned more than $18 billion from oil exports during the fighting and subsequent ceasefire, helped by improved security for tanker traffic. A new front has also opened in Yemen. The Iran-backed Houthi movement has launched missile and drone attacks targeting Saudi Arabian energy facilities, including oil infrastructure in Jazan and Yanbu. The Houthis say the strikes were carried out in response to Saudi military operations and have warned that they are prepared to expand their attacks further. Saudi authorities confirmed air defense activity, but have not released details about the full extent of the damage. Reports indicate that multiple incoming missiles and drones were intercepted before reaching their intended targets. The growing violence has once again drawn attention to one of the world's most important shipping routes, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Together with the Strait of Hormuz, these waterways carry a significant share of global oil exports. Energy analysts warn that if both routes face prolonged disruption, global oil prices could rise sharply, and international supply chains could come under severe pressure. Iran's foreign minister has called for dialogue, saying there is no military solution to the conflict in Yemen. He rejected accusations that Tehran is responsible for the latest escalation and urged all sides to return to negotiations. With diplomatic efforts continuing, but military forces remaining on high alert, the situation across the Middle East remains highly unpredictable. Will diplomacy prevent another major regional conflict, or is the region moving toward a broader confrontation? Stay with us for the latest international news and updates. Thank you for watching.